Welcome to the Point of Darkness.
Don't open this game after 2A.M. Nobody at Westbridge College remembered who first uploaded the game. One day it simply appeared in the campus forum under a dead thread called Night Experiments. There was no trailer, no screenshots, no developer name, only a black icon and one sentence: "Don't open this game after 2 a.m. At first everyone thought it was some cheap horror challenge designed to go viral. Students downloaded strange things all the time. Somebody joked that if you played it at exactly 2 in the morning, your webcam would secretly record your reaction and post it online. 3. People tried it during the first week. All 3 deleted their accounts afterward. The rumors spread faster than the administration could remove the posts. Students whispered about hearing breathing through their headphones, even when the game volume was muted. Others claimed the game somehow knew personal details nobody had ever shared online. One sophomore swore the game displayed a photograph of his childhood bedroom before suddenly crashing. Then he withdrew from college without explanation. I should have ignored it. I know that now. But curiosity is a disease that disguises itself as intelligence. My roommate Tyler was obsessed with urban legends. He collected screenshots from old forums, archived deleted videos, and spent nights searching the dark corners of the internet for stories nobody could verify. The game consumed him instantly. "You know what this reminds me of?" he asked one rainy evening while sitting in the glow of his monitor. "Those old Kerstrom stories from the early internet." "It's fake," I said. "Obviously. But fake things can still be interesting." Tyler found a download link hidden inside a corrupted forum page. The file name was simply Awake. Except file size changed every time he refreshed the page. "That should have been the first warning. Play it with me Friday night," he said. At exactly 2. I laughed. Friday arrived colder than expected. Rain hammered against the dorm windows while the rest of campus drowned itself in parties and music. Tyler shut the blinds around midnight. By 1:30 the room felt sealed away from the world. He placed his laptop between us. The desktop background flickered once. "You nervous?" Tyler asked. "No, that was a lie." At exactly 2 a.m. he double-clicked the file. The screen went black. Not normal black. Not the soft darkness of a loading screen. It looked deep, endless, almost wet. Then white text slowly appeared. "Thank you for staying awake." A low humming noise came from the speakers. The game had no menu, no options, no music. Only a grainy first-person hallway rendered in terrible graphics. The walls looked unfinished, covered in stains and shadows that shifted when you stared too long. Tyler moved forward using the keyboard. Every door in the hallway was numbered except one. "That door had my name on it." I froze. "Okay," Tyler whispered. "That's weird. Did you type my name in earlier?" "I just downloaded it." The humming sound grew louder. Somewhere inside the game, something knocked 3 times. Tyler clicked on the door. The screen flashed. For half a second, I saw a photograph of myself sleeping in my dorm bed. Not an old photo. The clothes were identical to what I had worn the night before. Tyler immediately pulled his hands away from the keyboard. "What the hell?" The hallway returned, but now the lighting had changed. The shadows along the walls twitched slightly like living muscles. Then a message appeared at the bottom of the screen. "Don't look behind you." We both stared silently. Tyler laughed nervously. Classic horror setup. Neither of us turned around. The knocking returned. This time it came from somewhere inside our dorm room. 3 slow knocks. From the closet. Tyler muted the laptop volume. The knocking continued. I felt cold spread through my chest. "Tell me that's you," I whispered. Tyler shook his head. The closet door moved slightly, not opening. Breathing. Like something large behind. It had pressed against the wood. The game character suddenly began moving on its own down the hallway. No keyboard input. The camera drifted toward a dark staircase at the end. Another message appeared. "You looked away." "I'm closing it," Tyler said. He pressed Alt F4 repeatedly. Nothing happened. The staircase swallowed the screen. The audio changed from humming to distant whispering. Hundreds of overlapping voices speaking too quietly to understand. My headache started instantly. Tyler's webcam light turned on. Neither of us had activated it. The tiny camera feed appeared in the corner of the game window. We were visible sitting at the desk, but something stood behind. Tall, thin, its face hidden in darkness near the ceiling. I turned around instinctively. Nothing was there. The camera feed still showed it. Tyler slammed the laptop shut. The whisper stopped. Immediately, silence flooded the room so fast my ears rang. For several seconds neither of us moved. Then Tyler slowly reopened the laptop. The game was gone. No window, no desktop icon, no file, only a text document sitting alone on the screen. It contained one sentence. "He saw you." Tyler tried laughing again, but his voice cracked halfway through. He deleted the document and shut the computer off completely. Neither of us slept much that night. At around 4 in the morning, Tyler asked quietly from the darkness, "Did you hear that?" "Hear what?" "Breathing." I listened carefully. At first there was only rain. Then I heard it too. Slow breathing. Directly beneath my bed. Tyler turned on the flashlight from his phone. The breathing stopped. We checked under the beds. Nothing. By sunrise we convinced ourselves exhaustion had caused everything. But he stopped joking after the messages started. At 2:13 a.m. the following night, Tyler received an email with no sender address. "You should not have closed the door." Attached was a blurry image of our dorm hallway. Something pale stood outside our room. The next night, another message arrived. "Stay awake." After that, Tyler changed. He stopped attending classes. Dark circles formed beneath his eyes. He kept all the lights on at night and covered the webcam on every device with black tape. Sometimes I caught him staring silently at corners of the room, as though listening to someone invisible. Then he confessed something to me. "The game keeps opening." "What?" "I delete it every day. Every morning it comes back." I thought he was losing his mind, until he showed me. The icon sat in the center of his desktop. Awake.exe fresh. Installation date 2 a.m. Tyler unplugged his laptop and smashed it against the floor hard enough to crack the screen. For a moment we both relaxed. Then my own computer turned on behind us. The black icon appeared on my desktop. Neither of us touched it. The room temperature dropped sharply. My breath became visible, and from somewhere deep inside the speakers came that same low humming sound. Tyler backed away slowly. "We need to leave." We spent the night at a motel off campus. Tyler barely spoke during the drive. Every few minutes he checked the rearview mirror. When morning arrived, he finally slept. I woke around noon to find the bathroom door open. Tyler was gone. At first I assumed he went for coffee. Then I noticed the message written across the mirror in wet fingerprints. "Don't fall asleep tonight." The police searched for Tyler for 2 weeks. Nothing. No bank activity, no phone signal, no witnesses. Campus rumors exploded after his disappearance. Some students claimed Tyler had become obsessed with a cult hidden online. Others believed he staged everything for attention. I never told anyone about the game, mostly because I knew they would ask the obvious question: why didn't I destroy my computer? The truth is complicated. Every night at exactly 2 a.m., the game opened by itself. Every single night. And every night it changed. New hallways, new rooms, new messages. Sometimes the game showed places from my childhood. Sometimes it displayed empty versions of familiar classrooms, with shadows standing motionless in corners. Once it showed my parents asleep in their house hundreds of miles away. Another time it showed Tyler. He stood at the end of a corridor under flickering lights. His face looked wrong. Stretched somehow behind him stood the tall figure from the webcam. Tyler opened his mouth. The speakers screamed. After that I stopped playing with sound. Weeks passed. Then the game started talking directly to me. "You are staying awake longer. It is almost time." I began sleeping during daylight because every night something happened inside the dorm. Knocking, whispering, the sound of slow footsteps outside my door at exactly 2:14 a.m. No matter how fast I opened the door, the hallway was empty. Eventually I moved out of campus housing. It didn't matter. The game followed. New apartment, new computer, same black icon. I even bought a cheap flip phone to avoid electronics. One morning I found a missed call. 2:00 a.m. No number attached. Months have passed since Tyler disappeared. I no longer tried deleting the game. Last night, something changed. When the game opened, the hallway was different. At the end stood a single door. My apartment number was written on it. The message beneath it read, "We are finally here." Then came 3 knocks from somewhere inside my apartment. Slow. Heavy. Patient. I wanted to run, but another message appeared before I could move. "Don't open your bedroom door." The knocking continued for almost an hour. Then silence. I stayed frozen in front of the monitor until sunrise painted the walls gray. Only then did I gather enough courage to approach the bedroom door. There were scratch marks on the wood. Long. Deep. As though someone with enormous hands had tried to claw their way inside. And beneath the door, written in black ink I still cannot identify, were 6 words: "You looked behind you too soon." Then my monitor turned black again. A final message appeared slowly across the screen: "You should have slept." A knock came from inside my closet at this time. It answered when I whispered my name.
Friends, thank you for watching to the end. If you don't mind, please support me with a like and a subscription. I'll see this and will make more and better videos. Thank you for your attention.